Welcome to Two Brothers and a Podcaster. I'm Scott Hall.
This is Johnny DeBongo's debut here, I gotta tell you.
I'm sitting at a desk drinking coffee. Go Blues. Let's go Blues.
We have
Cocktail Joe.
live via Cinco de Mayo backyard celebration.
This is Cocktail Joe coming to you live from the Dulce, baby.
We have Sarah also drinking the rum.
I guess.
Joe,
What
what were the top?
I'll give you a topic.
Both you guys.
Healthcare.
I don't like the pre-existing condition thing.
The cool thing is they got rid of the mandate. Nobody likes the mandate, but
What's the
premiums are gonna
mandate?
Double the mandate basically says if you can't prove that you have health insurance by the end of the year, they take a chunk of your taxes from you. So that was kind of BS, okay? But covering everybody, that was a good thing because they always find some reason to not cover you. But now the Republicans have come back with this hodgepodge where if you're over the age of 40, that's a pre-existing condition. If my daughter was sexually assaulted, that's a pre-existing condition.
Yeah.
Basically, any little thing is a pre-existing condition, which throws you in the high-risk category. So basically, we're back to not having health care at all.
This is true? Like, this is real?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yes, it is. I'm not very happy about it at all.
Yeah.
I am not happy at all.
When they said they were going to appeal Obamacare, they really didn't because the government's still involved with the health care.
Is my insurance premiums going to go down? Because I pay stupid amounts.
No.
Nope. In fact, they're going to go up because of your age and because they're going to find every little thing, Paul. So if you get an illness like my heart condition, I'm definitely kicked off.
Oh, so
Okay?
instead of
That's just the thing.
$300 a month I'm paying, I'm going to pay, what, $500 a month?
Well, you don't have to pay $500. There's no mandate now. So you either have it, you either pay the $1,000 because it's going to double, or you just don't have to pay it at all. So
You
the rest
don't
of the
pay it at
world-
all.
Yeah,
The
you won't be
problem with that too
penalized.
is you won't be penalized. But here's the thing too: is these people, it's going to be right back to where it was, where you go to the hospital and they're going to charge you a friggin' arm and a leg. Yeah, you can throw $5 here and there and $5 there, and they can't do anything to you. But it's going to ruin credit and everything else because eventually they're going to turn you into a collection agency because you can't pay that, $20,000 for the broken arm getting repaired. I mean, that's just ridiculous.
Yeah, and the rest of the world has single-payer health system like the VA or National Health, which basically your taxes cover that. And the Republicans, God forbid, want to pay for anybody who's poor, and that's just the thing. Look, everybody who's wealthier and they can't afford the doctors, I totally get it. But if they raise everybody's taxes and include sales taxes on helping pay for health care, that would definitely default some of that. Bernie Sanders, I know everybody hates that guy, but if you use sales tax, okay, you raise it to where everybody has to buy products, whether you're rich or poor. And then that's included in it. That would help fund national health and college tuition for all.
Yes, our taxes could potentially take care of all that stuff. But we have too many politicians greedy with their hands in the cookie jar. None of that will ever come to fruition, Joe.
I know. I'm well aware of that, just like living wage. The minimum wage got raised in Missouri.
Yeah,
No, the cost of living will definitely raise. And what's going to happen is they're going to start cutting hours again. Anytime that they raise minimum wage, your dollar menu goes up at McDonald's. I learned this from high school. I was like, dude, I'm making more money, man. This is awesome. I go to McDonald's. I'm like, what the hell? Where's my dollar menu? And that's what happens. And the thing is,
Oh, we got the McPick 2 now.
Let me get a McPick too.
You need a living wage. That way, nothing goes up in price, okay?
Okay.
But you're never going to see that because we're told we got to give all the rich tax breaks.
Here's money. Here's more money. And, oh, look. Here's a lovely new $20 bill.
And hopefully, they will let us poor people make more money, okay? And that's
Okay.
we don't have the industry like we did when our parents were growing up. That's gone. And when Trump says he's going to make America better, man, it's called living wage and national health, buddy. That's how you make it better.
Exactly.
Not $2 trillion per joint strike fighter that's never seen combat in the 4 wars we're in. You know that thing doesn't even fly, but it's $2 trillion a plane, and it is sitting hangars. So,
Oh, I'm sorry. What was that?
Paul's snoring over here.
You old people and your politics, I swear.
You damn
you
kids
gotta
today.
You got to bitch about something, right? Yeah.
When I was your age,
I had to walk
Oh,
uphill
great
both
day.
ways.
All right, Black Eyed
I'm reading,
Peas and
I'm reading a
rocks.
book now, guys. I got an audio book, but it's you guys ever
You
heard
read?
of a guy named? Well, actually, no, it's Audible, so it's read to me.
Oh, okay.
Does it have a
there
nice-
you go.
Does it have
That's
a
the
nice
lazy
British voice going in there? Where it's like
No, he's Noam Chomsky. If you guys know who he is, he's a
Oh,
very
bollocks.
smart guy. He's actually he's a conservative actually, and he has this book called "Who Rules the World," and it's a very interesting book, and I definitely recommend it. It basically talks about America's influence since 1945 on the world.
Shameless plug. Tears for Fears is touring with Daryl Hall and John Oates. I don't know. They sound pretty good together. Could you imagine that? Some guys from Bath, England, and some guys from Philadelphia. What a
It's a
combo!
mashup.
That's one hell of a mashup. Could you imagine that concert?
Why don't CDs last forever?
Call conventional disc and cassette systems obsolete, and it's called the compact disc.
What was that lie
Because
about?
they're-
No,
I've
I'm
got tons of
serious.
CDs that didn't last. I mean, they were great until they
Oh
scratched.
my God! You guys aren't gonna believe what Sarah just did.
what's that?
Set herself on
She
fire.
stole my drink. She dumped it into hers.
Good job, puppet. Good job.
That's why I like Sarah.
finish yours
She's
that
so
fast?
she's so sassy.
She's evil.
Like it's the fruits of the devil.
I love her. I just won't trust my drinks around her. So anyway, yeah. Why don't CD? What's up with the CD? But why were we lied to so bad about compact disc?
Joe, you're like the young version of old Andy Rooney. Why does that not work anymore? Why do CDs don't have a shelf life?
Well, here's the thing though I've noticed about this too, and a lot of people like last night I went to Savers and I bought things.
I'm addicted
which
to
was
Savers,
surprising.
but-
But I go in there and I see tons of CDs, and I mean, the first thing I do is I open them up and I check them out, and it's like, okay, they got little tiny scratches in them. Okay, now those are the pre-recorded ones. The ones that we bought that were recordable were terrible, and because it didn't take long before the center foil would start just to. I mean, I looked at my MP3 CDs that have been in a
Separating.
box. Yeah, the foil is actually separating from the actual plastic that holds it all together.
Yeah,
and
you
that
know
just
there is a
pisses
Go
me
ahead.
off.
You know, there's a trick to the foil being missing, right?
What's that?
Blu-ray. You can play them in your Blu-ray
Right.
player, and I don't know why, but the foil, it doesn't matter if it's got foil or not. I have a Beatles Revolver disc. All sorts of foils missing off of it. It plays like there's something wrong. I'm like, how is this possible? Yeah.
Rubbing
I was like,
alcohol. Not a good
No.
thing for CDs.
Hell
Oh,
no.
And I saw a thing the other day on YouTube where this guy was
Yeah.
using toothpaste.
No,
I tell
toothpaste
you.
works. It works. It does.
I know. It blew me
Not
away
on
because
the
I tried
foil
it on one of my
side, though.
CDs. Well, no, not on
Yeah.
the foil side. I mean, come on.
But yeah, on the other side, yeah, it's just like reviving your headlights. Use toothpaste. It gets them on.
It never ceased to amaze me and crack me up when my son come down from his room with this sad look on his face, and I made him a disc or something to sleep to. And he'd come down with a sad look on his face, and I'm like, how in the hell did you scratch the foil off of that disc?
Well, Scott, when you
Somehow.
make him a mixed CD of just old Captain Kirk slogans,
I want you to be you.
yeah, I would
He's got
trip
the old
Lucy in the
Golden
sky.
Throats. He's got the old Golden Throats album. Lucy in the
Yeah.
Sky with the heck.
Picture yourself in a boat on a river. Spock.
But no,
Damn it,
like I
Spock.
said, I'm having that thing where one of my big hard drives crashed, and now I want to kind of back up some of my music and stuff. But what do? You can't back it up on the cloud because that's not guaranteed anymore.
No, that does.
I had to
The
buy stuff
RIAA
for
is
10
just
years.
waiting for you to download stuff to the
No,
cloud.
actually,
Oh,
you're right. No, they're passing a law now where I cannot upload my actual media I own. You're right,
oh, isn't
Scott.
that nice?
Well, isn't that special?
Casa for my pictures, they closed. And that was a Google. It was a Google outlet. They closed. So it's just like, dude, 10 years of my pictures I had to pull down.
Oh, jeez.
So what do
They
you
don't
do?
make anything easy anymore. Yeah, it's like, Napster. Oh, wait, you got to pay for that too. Sorry. It wasn't like it was in the good old days. I mean, all of us in the good old days could burn a CD off of, Napster and what was it, Kazaa? Kazaa was my favorite one, and I used that all the time.
BearShare, LimeWire.
I remember. Yeah.
And I
missed the
made a
90s.
ton of CDs on those, but half of the CDs I got are so they're either surface scratched or the foil got tore or what do they call that, CD rot or DVD rot or whatever they call that shit.
No, DVD rot. No, he's 100% right.
Ouch, that hurt. What was that?
Someone dropped the rum.
Yeah, it's the rum.
Sarah.
Yeah.
That was an awesome movie, by the way. The
Everybody
Fog of
loves
Eternal Stench.
Do we have that?
I watched it the other day while Sarah thought that I was mad at her again. But I'm sitting there watching Labyrinth. And,
She said you
well,
weren't
how do I talk and watch a movie at the same time? Come on.
This has been brought to you by Rum. Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Can we go now?
I'll talk to y'all later.
All right, have a good one.
If you like what you heard, please subscribe to the show.
Please give us a 5-star rating.
Also, if you want to get a hold of us for questions, comments, blah, 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 we have a Facebook page called the Miscellaneous Podcast Facebook page. You can find us in groups. Also, we have Twitter. It's at PJ Miscellaneous.
Salad. Ow, something sounds good. That mic broke. You gotta throw the echo in there, too. Cocktail Joe.
Hey, Sarah.
Hey, what?
You want to... Oh, crap. My Hey Siri turned on.
Cut. No, that's a take. We got it.
I'm hearing long chairs clicking.
Goodbye.